Yo, I'm still here. This ain't over yet. You know what I'm saying? It's who I am. Let's go. Cause I'm a warrior. That's right. Yeah, I'm a warrior. Right. I'm a warrior. Yeah. Yo, I'm coming at you like an avalanche. Part machine, I've never lost a battle that I've had. Body armor like a soldier, I'm a champion. I'm the greatest thing to step out since the earth begun. Raise my fist to show my haters that I'm never going. Just as long as I keep breathing and my blood is flowing. The fire in my belly ain't a women's destiny. The time is now to take my chances, so come on and follow me. Yeah, I'm a warrior. That's right. Cause I'm a warrior. I can't be nothing less. Yeah, I'm a warrior. Let's go. Look, keep me steady on my feet cause I will never drop. All this sweat and all this pain will never make me stop.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Passion Pit. Another wonderful night here, week 2 of the EWGL, and I'm joined with my favorite co-host here, Clam. How we feeling this evening?
I'm feeling good, man. I had to get you back for the other night where you came on my channel, so I'm invading your channel tonight, and we should have a takeover tonight of Clam goodness. That sounded weird saying. Anyway, it's gonna be Axiom Legends versus Evolution Monkeys tonight, and you're talking to me a little bit off broadcast. I think these teams have a little bit of history here.
Yeah, they definitely do, with a sub coming in for the side of Monkeys as well. It's one of those things that is just, we don't get to see Ant, unfortunately. You get to see Nuke, and Kratos have been going back and forth in some of these other Discord chats at each other's necks, wanting to 1v1 each other. Kratos sent the code, but Nuke did not reply afterwards. So there's definitely some beef here between these two guys, and it's an interesting one for sure. But let's go ahead and talk about our map number 1, because it's another one of those bang out style of maps. We head to a Colossus for map number 1, and this map is a very interesting one. You have to play those rotation spawns, but you also have to get the kills. And for me, I am keying on the two guys that are playing the SMGs here for Axiom Legends, Illusions and Homeless. If the side of Evolution Monkeys can shut them down, that is definitely a big if. But if they can, it might be a little bit hard for the side of Axiom Legends to get going here in map number 1. But as we look at the rosters here, the side of Axiom Legends is going to be Kratos, Illusions, Homeless, Excrete. And for the side of Evolution Monkeys, if you want to take that one for me, Clint.
Yeah, KJ, Sifu, Party, and Nuke. I don't know a ton about these players, as I've only seen the players on Axiom Legends. I've casted their match the other night. And we'll see if Evolution Monkeys are going to show out tonight, because I think they're going to need to. You made a good point about the SMGs for Axiom. I think they were absolutely frying. They definitely were in the match I watched the other night against Venom X. They were the big reason why they were able to walk away with that one in the hot 3-0. So if they're able to, continue that performance that they showed us the other night, I mean, Evolution Monkeys, they got a tough ask ahead of them in this one.
Yeah, definitely so. And as we go down through our map set here, ladies and gentlemen, we got a double dose of Din. And then to finish us off as well, another double dose of Scar as well. So, interesting map set. A lot more when we get into that back half of things. If we get to a map 4, map 5 situation, heavy AR maps going into those last two. Din still heavy rotations. You'll see it in the S&D. You'll see it in the Overload. Overload, another really good game mode for the side of Axiom Legends. The only real question has been their S&D of late. So we'll see if they can wrap it up in the S&D, but it's just a real question for the side of Evolution Monkeys here. Can they compete in map number 1 against the side of Axiom Legends? And before we get too far into things, I'm going to do a little bit of shilling here, Clam. I do apologize, but make sure you guys go and watch the VOD as well on the YouTube channel if you're not over there yet. We appreciate you guys if you're over there, but hit that link, just hit a like button, hit the subscribe as well so you can get notifications. Turn that bell on as well so you get a notification when we do go live there on YouTube. And as well, ladies and gentlemen, join up into our Discord. That's a huge asset to you if you're a Oregoner or a player. That's definitely something you could get involved into as well, just to get an easier look, and text us a little bit easier there to get us notified about your matches if you want us to cast for them. So we appreciate you guys as always, but it sounds like, ladies and gentlemen, we are loading into map number 1, and this is where the side of AXIOM Legends have really shown their prowess in the Hardpoint Colossus. This is a dominant map for them. We'll see if the side of Evolution Monkeys can really compete as we do load into it. And we are going to be on the side of Evo Monkeys here first, as it is going to be a bang out through this mid pillar mohawk, if you will. But Homeless already connecting onto 2 in the kill feed. KJ now trying to find one more, but Homeless already with 3 on the board in his tally. And that is what you want to see from one of the SMGs that we keyed on here. And then so far, so good. Nate's coming out, able to connect onto Point Street now, just controlling the time. As a chow out does come in, and Homeless able to win another one there. He is absolutely starting off very hot into this opening match.
Yeah, so far so good. I mean, AXIOM doing what they came to do. SMG's starting off trying, specifically Homeless so far, 5-2, having a great start, but it will be Evo Monkeys in the back of New. They're gonna have some 1v1s they gotta win, and they cannot. It's Homeless yet again. Breaks into the back, but he has 2 more members on the time he's got to contend with, and he's in a good credit corner here, just waiting for the reinforcements. The party takes care of 1. The reinforcements from AXIOM are going to be on the way, though, as Kratos can't live for very long. Illusions on the hill. Illusions gets 2. Stay down, Mr. President. Your team is on the way. He gets 3. Going for the 4th. He gets all 4 of them, and AXIOM Legends are going to get that rest of this P2 time.
Absolutely nuclear play there from Homeless. He's on a 5 streak. Now just playing that time a little bit here as he needs to get this streak for his side. He's really close to it. Collects another one as well, as Kratos just holding this back blue position down. Excrete able to collect onto 1 through the middle part of the map. He does get taken down. Homeless there for the trades. Homeless there with 2 as well, as we head for rotations for this P3 time. Homeless pushing out a little bit too hard there. Just doesn't read this back play as well from Excrete. But again, Kratos able to get 1 back. The hill time for the last couple seconds goes the way of Evo Monkeys. The rotations are in for Illusions and Homeless. This SMG duo has been absolutely frying to open us up.
AXIOM on a roll, but Party, can he shut it down? He's able to get 1 before leaving this earth, and now Nukem gets the trade. So Evo Monkeys, they will be on the time, but the pressure is going to be continuous here as the spawns are going to be parallel. Nukem gets another one, and that's going to be a good sign for Evo Monkeys if you can lock this one down. But Illusions on the pinch gets a double. You need to trade that one sooner, as all 3 are going to fall. Party, I mean, he does get 1 back, but he's got to stay alive, and he can't do it. So AXIOM Legends going to be on the point, but the pinch is on in. You got to be wary of Sifu on the overextension here.
Yeah, and for the side of AXIOM Legends, they're able to deal with it for now as they get a 4 dead, head into the rotations for P4, and we've seen this before from teams. If you can dominate this P4 side, you can dominate the map, and right now, Evo Monkeys having the rotation, but the kills are coming through for the side of AXIOM Legends as we head on into it. It is a big lead for them on the later half of this one. 3 dead in the kill feed for them as well, as the kill's still rolling. Screed can't get that last one into the back, but now Illusions trying to take a look at it as he does get stunned up. Now he has to deal with more players from the front. 3 banging out from the front, and Evo Monkeys able to collect back onto the time.
Nice double from Kratos as well. Keeps AXIOM Legends alive in the spawn department as the rest of them are going to be pitching the time. Kratos off the top ropes, gets the 3rd one, spawns his teammates here, gets number 4. 6 spree for Kratos, doing the Lord's work on this P4 here. He is absolutely cooking right now. And honestly, I want to go into a listen and see how the comms of AXIOM Legends are starting on this P1 here. And I guess apologies, guys. We're not gonna get the audio there. Unfortunately, we tried, but we didn't end up getting that. We'll try and get that fixed maybe going forward, but we'll see. I mean, so far, I mean, Nick, AXIOM Legends just doing what they're doing. They're just taking over.
Yeah, exactly what we thought was going to happen here in map number 1. And so far, so good. As we head into this next rotation of P1, they need to deal with a little bit of this time here into the front part of Hill. And again, it is going to be Axiom Legends and Homeless that take over the Hill time. He is going to get traded out. Illusions on this P2 rotate already, ladies and gentlemen. What you want to see out of an SMG that is also 18-8. Make it 19 for the young man as he still continues to fry. Gets traded out there by Party. And now the side of Axiom Legends going to have to lick their wounds, headed for the rotations of P2.
Just going to be Party in the back there, and he's quickly dealt with. So, I mean, the rest of the arrows from Evo Monkeys, they're on their way, and it looks like Excrete might get terrible timing. So, Evo Monkeys, they're not out of the woods yet. They just got to start locking in and getting some more kills here. They're not down that many in the kill department. It just seems like they're not getting them when they matter most. And so far, Evo Monkeys, I mean, they got a big job to do. Down about 60-ish points. They could lock it right back in here with a nice P2 hold, but it's going to have to be a better effort for them going forward. We'll see if they're up for the task as the pressure from the front is mounting. 2 dead in the feed. Excrete and Co are just going to break on in at the moment. And will they recognize the pressure from the pinch? It's going to be number 5 on the overextension. Gets 1 before falling. But the rest of the Evo Monkeys still lurking in the back, and they will re-break. So decent stuff from them as we transition toward P3 here. We'll see if they're able to lock down the new time.
Yeah, Nukem going to be the first man here for the side of Evo Monkeys, and we've talked about this matchup before. Look for him to try to give Kratos' body a little bit of better shot. To Sifu on the wrap as well. Another play that's going to be crucial if he can get it to go. He has the mute field on as well. None of these footsteps are being heard as a read does come in, but the kills do not. It's again a pinch play now happening for the side of Axiom Legends, and Kratos able to take down the player in the back as well. That's 3 dead in the kill feed here for Axiom. Make it all 4 as they're going to have to lick their wounds if you're Evo Monkeys and try to break back into this hill as the nades come out. Stun checks as well. The first kill goes on through for Homeless. Now he's just playing his time, biding time here as 2 fall for the side of Evo Monkeys. Only 1 going to be left up close to the hill to try to find any of this time on the P3. They've really held this down pretty well if you're the side of Axiom Legends.
Yeah, they've done a great job with 20 seconds left. Evo Monkeys, they will break on in, and I mean, that's an important kill for Sifu because he needs to make sure they're not losing the rest of this P3 time as well. But I mean, Excrete on the pinch from Tunnel, able to get 2, almost a 3rd one as well. But I mean, yeah, like you said, Axiom, I mean, just doing their thing on rotation, making sure nobody's squeaking through the cracks because they know how important this P4 can be. This can be the make or break for Evo Monkeys here. If they could break it, they're right back in. But if Axiom Legends get the rest of this time on this P4, it might just be GG. And I mean, Illusions 28-13 right now. Make it 29. He is a big reason why Axiom is doing the things they are right now, just absolutely taking over on this Colossus.
Yeah, he is, and he's one of the SMGs that we keyed on here on the opener, ladies and gentlemen. His name will be called a lot here as he does finally get taken down, but Kratos had a good showing at this P4 side, able to collect onto 2. That's a 3 dead in the kill feed. Last one going to be red on this back rotate play. Sifu gonna be challenging out mid-hole, and again, he gets taken down as well with his teammates, and Illusions with another one in the kill feed. Goes his way, but Kratos now left up by himself to try to find these initial kills as he does get stun checked. Headed back to P1 here with only about 13 left to play on the hill time. This is where the side of Axiom Legends really can slam the door, put the proverbial nail in the coffin of the side of Evo Monkeys on this rotation at P1.
Yeah, it just seems like so far Evo Monkeys have just been struggling to get their kills right now. Everybody pretty much negative right now except for Party. I mean, they're covering around that even marker, and that's just not good enough on a map like this where you need your subs to be absolutely going off. And I mean, on the flip side, I mean, Axiom just doing a great job. I mean, as a team, really, as a unit, just breaking these kills, holding these spawns, more importantly, on the critical ones as well. And I mean, winning the skilling battle can be half the battle, but once you're doing both, once you're doing the teamwork and getting the kills, it can be incredibly tough to try and break these teams as Illusions turns, knows they're missing one, call out comes through, that'll be 4 dead, and now only 20 seconds away from taking map number 1 here.
Yeah, and they look dominant and poised to take this one. Illusions with another kill in the feed. 35-16 from the young man as he continues to fry with another one going his way as Homeless and him hold this front door down. These SMGs are the reason that the side of Axiom Legends take a dominant map 1 win here. And this is, yeah, these SMGs, man, are absolutely dominant in the C group. You know, I've said it before. I even said it to them as well, you know, them being some friends of mine. they're pretty dominant SMG group here in this one for sure. As Illusions finishes 36 and 16, map 1, and the 4-piece as well, looking good from the young man as he continues to fry here. We'll see if it transfers over to the S&D for them, but map 1 is a W. Just one of those things that, you know, we talked about it. You have to shut down the side of Axiom Legends on that map, and that's one of the reasons why.
Yeah, I mean, for real. I mean, so far, I mean, Illusion's doing it all as well. Yeah, non-traded, 28, I believe, non-traded in that one. And also 2 minutes of hill time, too. This guy could just kind of do it all. He was LeBron James on map number 1 there, doing his thing in that one. Had some teammate support as well. I don't want to, you know, discredit the rest of his teammates because they were doing their thing as well. Kratos, it seemed like on that P4 rotation, man, he just locked it down, went on multiple sprees in the back there, just anchoring the spawn. So doing a good job as well. And now Evolution Monkeys, they have a big task ahead of them on this S&D. If they can win this one, they are right back within, you know, a stone's throw of taking this series as well. But they need to make, I think this is a must win here. They need to win this Den S&D coming up next here if they're going to have a chance. And I mean, this is probably their best opportunity to win one as well. I think if they can lock in, you know, get a couple of rounds, you know, early on here and, you know, convert their first blood advantages. If they can get first blood, they can lock down the round and then get a couple going. I think it's still within their wheelhouse, their grasp to win this series, but it's going to have to be a better effort, I think, specifically from the SMGs on Evolution this map.
Yeah, that's really, you know, and then we head to our map 3, which is a Din overload, which these guys love as well for Axiom Legends. They love Din, they love S&D, they love, this is going to be a hard task for the side of Evolution Monkeys, but can they do it? As we are getting word that we are loading straight into this map number 2, so it should be another quick one here. We'll see what happens as we do open up onto the first round here, ladies and gentlemen. And Axiom Legends going to be on the offensive side as a sniper shot from Kratos to open up. A beautiful flick from him as he's able to get one on that Din side, as the information now given over that the sniper is at least here. Shots coming out through that back part. And again, another shot goes his way as we are just standing still for Kratos, man.
Yeah, and that's going to be all for, and that'll be all she wrote in that first round. Wow, my goodness, a quick one. You might have been right on the money with that one, Nick. And yeah, I didn't love how Sifu played that toward the dojo side as well. I'm pretty sure he had the AR there, so didn't even have a sniper rifle. Just kind of full body exposed himself to multiple people there. Not what you want to do. Typically, if you're going to hold that angle, I feel like you need a teammate to support you as well. So you at least have a couple guns trained on one position. If you're going to hold that by yourself, you got to play an off angle or something, or just go outer dojo and just wait for a second so you don't get overwhelmed. And I mean, that can happen. Yeah, you just get sniped off the rip, no smokes, no nothing. So Evo Monkeys, they got to lock in, man. That was kind of a rough round from them.
Yeah, definitely so. As you see the bomb rotating over to this A site, this could be a bang out for the side of Evo Monkeys, and Screet by himself here as he gets the spot out. Gonna go ahead and throw that smoke, throw the nade onto the front part of hill as well. This could collect onto something as a bang out does happen, and it favors the side of Evo Monkeys now in the 2v4.
There you go. Some aggression toward A. Seems like their offensive push has worked out so far, as it's Illusions left in the 1v4. He did get one, but if you're going to count anybody out, it would not be this man on your screen. Yeah, Nukem's even stopped shooting. Thought he had him dead to rights, but this guy's a swirly one. 30 seconds left to pull off the impossible here, and he's going to finally get taken care of. So a good answer back, at the very least, there from the Monkeys. As, I mean, honestly, that's probably what they needed to do there to stop any sort of momentum happening the other direction and get some confidence on the board here.
Yeah, definitely. So after map 1, you need to try to at least win these first couple rounds if you're the side of Evo Monkeys. I mean, it just, you know, it needs to go your way here on the trade battles. And in that round, it does so. Is Donut still potentially being out as we got a 1-1 scoreline here? We will look at it at round 4, after round 4. So we'll see what the side can do here. We'll see something coming out from the side of Axiom Legends that looks akin to the last round, and Kratos just barely missing that shot there as KJ with the sniper as well to try to train on this position. As he does finally get it, Kratos with the boomstick has allowed this team to go huge in this next round as well.
Oh, Screet's going to get a free kill here on the pinch, too. Yeah, I mean, not checking the corner, Nukem. That's a pretty common spot watching the flank as well, so I'm surprised to see him not even check it there. And now Sifu, I mean, left last alive in a 1v4. probably hopeless in this round. I mean, we'll see if he's able to pull off a miracle, but unlikely. He does get a timing on the Sifu at the very least, so he might get the first one here, but we'll see if he can even get the first one at all, as that looks like he does. So potential now for him to pull off something miraculous with only 30 seconds left. But I mean, yeah, Evo Monkeys just seems like they're struggling on their defense so far. Kratos, this sniper, has been put to great use so far, as Illusion's looking for the last one, and he will clean it up. So 2-1 now for Axiom.
Yeah, Kratos with the boomstick right now, ladies and gentlemen, has really been dominant so far. Illusions as well, another guy that we talked about in the first game, still on the uptick rate of kills here for him as well. Looking dominant again. We'll see how that transfers over to this next defensive side, as we are 2-1 scoreline right here, ladies and gentlemen, close to that round 4. Let's see what happens here for Evo Monkeys, and if they can play back onto the site as well as they did in the first round. So it is going to be looking like a B hit. Nukem going to be taking bomb here for their side.
See what they can get. Oh, what a double nade. Yeah, nice nades over the top. No trophy system for Monkeys. Party finally gets one back, but now he's left last alive in a clutch situation. That is why you practice your nades right there, ladies and gentlemen. Excrete going for the last one, and he'll convert. And that is kind of a common nade spot, I'm not going to lie, Nick, off the rip. If you don't have trophies going toward that satellite area, you can just throw those nades through the window. They throw the beautiful double nades. Kratos gets the popcorn kill, and that just alleviates so much pressure going toward the B zone right there off the rip. You got to be wary of that one if your Monkeys going forward, because, man, that's a fast way to shut down a round.
Yeah, definitely so. Very fast pace coming out of the side of Axiom Legends, and Kratos right now 6-1 on a 4 streak, as Donuts gonna be coming out here homeless. You are the first one to meet the Donuts wrath, the only one here tonight, as we are sponsored by Krispy Kreme, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you go get some Krispy Kreme donuts, because this guy's on one as well.
Yeah, it's going to be Sifu in the common spot. Yeah, didn't love that. If you're going to play A, you cannot play by yourself that pushed up, and he'll pay the price for it. So now Axiom with the numbers advantage yet again toward this A-bomb site. Not going to push on in yet, waiting for the nades to come out, waiting for a pinch to come out potentially as well, as now Evo Monkeys licking their wounds. They'll back up, and they'll try and contain them here, but, I mean, Axiom have all the numbers they need to really work with here. It's whether or not they can plant it, and they still have not planted it, and that allows KJ for a double kill on the side door as well. Party goes outer. He gets a third one. Gonna find number 4. No, gets him incredibly low, but his teammate is there, and that's a round I feel like Axiom maybe slow rolled that a little bit too slowly there, and now Evolution Monkeys, they get a round they probably shouldn't have got on the board there.
Yeah, definitely slow. Just the pace kind of slows down for the side of Axiom Legends. We've seen them play at a great pace towards this B site, maybe a switch-up call. They don't want to go B 3 rounds in a row on their offensive side, which is understandable, but you got to execute on the site a little bit quicker here, as a kill does come in for Homeless. So now on that breadstick cam, as it is unfortunate for him, still needs to get another one to get off of the rage cams, as I like to call them. But Evo Monkeys, this is your round to try to bring yourself back into the map. It is a 3-2 scoreline, and Party going to be questioning something from mid here, as it is a 2-2 split again, and Kratos with another snipe in the round, looking to try to find more. I mean, he's at least good for 1 in this position, ladies and gentlemen. He's collected a lot of these first round bloods off this sniper. As the smoke does go out, we'll see if that chow through 10 does happen, and he just looks away at the worst time. He's going to get chowed out, unfortunately. As a turn on, though, from Illusions, makes it into a 3v1 scenario. And that's going to be the round here, as Axiom Legends bounce back after that round loss. Now up 2 again, 4-2 in the round count.
I'm not really loving how Monkeys are playing this B-bomb side on really either side so far. I feel like, especially with Kratos, it seems like he's just getting first blood there over and over and over. I want to see them play a little bit more aggressively on the sniper player and get some smokes down. Get a smoke down, get aggressive on their side toward Dojo, especially on the offense as well. You can do it on defense too. It doesn't need to just be a one-sided thing. I feel like if they could do that, they can shut down the sniper and just make sure that Kratos cannot, get a free kill every round, because I mean, he has just been out sniping the other side as well, the side of Monkeys this whole time with the sniper rifle. So if you could just shut him down, that could be a huge find for them to get here, but they got to make sure that they're coordinated on the same page. Or at the very least, like, just give up the B-bomb site if that seems to be the play. One or the other here, because they are just getting picked, it seems like, every time they go over here.
Yeah, and you see, this is the route that they're deciding to go with here, as a back play is going to be happening, and Kratos has a read on it and gets the pistol kill as well, able to pick up on the AR too. Now has sniper and AR in the back pocket, looking for this next middle player, as he's just going to get timinged here again, unfortunately. His party makes a route into the back. The spot out does happen. Illusions with the AR in hand, and the bomb going to be going down for Homeless as well, as a middle chow is coming back out. Maybe a long rotate here for Party in this 2v1 scenario. This would be a clutch that they need on the cards here. Homeless just trained through that middle spot. His Party now going to be executing onto the side. Spots out Homeless. Now in the 1v1, Illusions versus Party. The spot out does happen again. Can he get the kill? He cannot. Just bad dead slide, unfortunately, there happening for him. Now 5-2, favoring the side of Axiom Legends.
Nice drive there from Party. I do like the route. He did it early enough to where I'm actually surprised nobody went and picked up Dojo there. To be honest, for the side of Axiom, they probably had to know he was going to be taking a route, whether or not they had the timing. I guess he did it quick enough to where they didn't expect Dojo. So that's why you got to be fast sometimes in some of those situations where you're in a 1vx. You can't play too slow on your hands. So I mean, Party, he tried, but unfortunately, the number is too much in the end. And now Axiom on map point here. We'll see what they elect to do on the defense as Evo Monkeys. I mean, it's up to you now. You got to try and clutch a couple of rounds together to send us the distance, but we'll see if it works out, as Illusion's going to be watching outer. Yeah, Excrete gets first blood. He's going to be sniping this round. And the pinch is already on in. It's going to be another one falling through dead immediately. Sifu, the last alive, and the aggression, the pace from Axiom, not slowing down. And they'll take map number 2 here convincingly.
Yeah, and it's really off the back of this man on your screen. He continues to fry. 11-4 in the S&D. Kratos, have yourself a map there, young man, as he finishes 10 non-traded, 1,100 damage as well. Same with Illusions, 8-2, really putting the backpack on for the roster right now. Both of them, as we head into another den, ladies and gentlemen. And we talked about this map. We talked about map 2. Evo Monkeys really needed to win that map 2 to even have an inkling of a chance here in the next one. It's really, not going their way right now. The kills not falling for them. And this is a map that the side of Axiom Legends really do like. This is going to be a hard one for them to try to compete on. It's just one of those things that happens.
Yeah, we'll see, man. I mean, that was the Monkeys' chance, and I feel like they got some homework to go back and look on those first couple of maps there. So I don't know if Den's going to be any different. I mean, I always talk about how there's a lot of overlap in Search and Destroy and Den with the teamwork aspect, but you got to be more fast-paced on your decision-making. And if S&D was any indicator, I don't think Overload's going to be much different here. I think Axiom Legends are probably going to take this one in a hot 3-0, but we'll see. I mean, Evolution Monkeys, we'll see if they can start shooting their guns, and really just, I feel like their teamwork so far, their pace of play has been a lot slower than the Legends so far, and we'll see if they can keep that up, keep that teamwork up and that pace up, because they're going to need to.
Yeah, and I am giving the benefit of the doubt here for Evo Monkeys, as it is a really hard ask to do, to bring in someone even not like, bringing in two, but, bringing in someone that's not usually played with the main roster maybe, or, something like that. It's hard to fit into the role that you're needing to play. So I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt here. Maybe this match would have been a little bit closer if they did have that player on their side as well. But you got to play with the team that you have right now. And right now, Axiom Legends looks a little bit more dominant in the series so far. We'll see if they can do it here in map number 3, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm going to ask for production. Are we headed into map number 3 or not? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head into a quick break, let you vibe out to some music. Okay, never mind. Production gave me the word. We are loading in, as we are not going to head to a break here. Hopefully, we can see the side of Axiom Legends maybe take it in 3 here, or will it be the side of Evo Monkeys bouncing back, taking us to map 4, where their ARs can play a little bit more dominant on the last 2?
Yeah, we'll see if they can lock in, because, I mean, hey, to quote Tantrums, my homie, you can only complete the reverse sweep. You can only do it when you're down 2-0. So, I mean, we'll see if they're able to lock in here. and get something going. I mean, I probably wouldn't be predicting that way. The way, you know, just the form that both of these teams are in, I think so far, I feel like Axiom Legends, especially the SMG difference, has been noticeable for me so far. So, I mean, let's see if Evo Monkeys, if the subs can come out in this map, I think they have a chance. But if not, we might be looking at a quick one here.
And already the side of Evo Monkeys able to collect
There we
on
go.
a 2, make it 3, make it 4 as they get the first capture zone here. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, they are going to be on the better side here a little bit more with how the spawns are going to be playing the middle map of the Chow. This was really where the side of Axiom Legends was very good on their defensive recaps in their last matchup. We'll see if they can continue that. Homeless, you know, starting off good into this one. But it's his SMG duo in Illusions 0-3 off the rip here, ladies and gentlemen. As the point does get picked up, and Homeless is going to get spotted up as that first initial blocker. And it's just a time game right now for the side of Axiom Legends. They want to get a couple of these scores in from this side as a nade bounces off of KJ's teammate there. Not what you want to see. Is Kratos left up by himself now into this tin building.
We'll see. I mean, that was a good opportunity for Evo off the opening break. Just weren't able to capitalize on it. Axiom Legends were there early and able to defend. So 3 are going to be falling now for Monkeys, and they know where the last one is as well. KJ only able to get 1 though, but the spawns are going to be close at the very least toward this A zone. So defense should be pretty easy here for the Monkeys as they got kind of blessed with the spawns. It's going to be a 2 for 2. Illusions with 2 with the Jaeger though. Nice pistol shots from him as it'll slow the pace down to a crawl, and see if the rest of Evo Monkeys can push them on back out of their base at the very least. I like this route from Nukem, but can he get something done? No, it's going to be better for Homeless, and now the rest of Axiom Legends can cut spawners. This might be the first one on the board, and it should be. 3 are going to fall, and now potential for a relay as you still got members of Axiom in your base.
Yeah, this is the question. Can they get this relay in? You know, we saw some of the other teams in other divisions do very well at this. The C group division still haven't really figured this part out yet, as Nukem able to not get that kill there, but his teammates pushing up on towards his B capture zone. KJ has a blocker in position. Homeless getting taken down by Party there. Now Kratos going to be the next up as he spots out 1. This play from Sifu going to be crucial as he does get 1. Can't get the next one, though, as a push-up does now happen. And Kratos still here, just holding down this site, and he's going to fall as well as the kills come on through. That's a 3 dead, and that's another cap here. And it's going to be tied up, ladies and gentlemen. Evo Monkey is able to bounce back onto it, and now they're in the spawn trap position. If you're the side of Axiom Legends, you just need to play these timings pretty perfectly here.
Yeah, this overextension from Monkeys, they got to get a couple of kills here because they don't have anybody really in their base. It's going to be number 5 as Excrete almost falling off the map here, but it's going to be Sifu. You got to go big here. You got to get a couple of kills or at least stall for a little bit. Looks like he is able to do that as the pinch is on in. Everybody's going to die on the drone. So now Evo Monkeys have a chance on this OE here, but they got to slow play this one. I don't think they can afford to drop like flies here. It's Kratos with a nice little 2-piece, and Party's got to get out of here quickly before the reinforcements arrive. So number 6, KJ going to fall in the lobby area, and that was really the ticket for a cap from Monkeys, but they're going to be wrapping this one quickly. This might be a potential cap here.
It is Excrete up here with his teammates as well for this defensive push. I mean, they've been very good at this B defensive side. They need to try to hold it down again as they capture onto the zone, but the nade kill comes on through, and the teammate, not what you want to see. 1v1 Chal, and it goes the way of Axiom Legends and Illusion as he pushes on throughout the map. 12-7 from the young man. Make it 13 for him as he's on a 5 streak now, ladies and gentlemen. Fully streaked out with that cruise missile in the back pocket as well.
Now Kratos with the drone. Vi is lonesome for the moment. He does have 4 Homeless coming in behind enemy lines, but that'll get picked up quickly. And there's still 2 more members of Axiom here, but they're going to meet the entire roster of the Monkeys, and we'll see if they can get anything done so far. Nukem able to get the 1 trade. Excrete, low HP. Unfortunately, picks up the drone. Probably not something he wanted to do there. Maybe an accidental pickup. And now the fact is, the matter is really Evo, I mean, they're still kind of stuck in their base. I mean, they have the onslaught of Axiom coming their way. They just got to iron up and hold for a moment. If they're able to get some kills here, they can stop the pressure, but I mean, still, Axiom on the prowl, and it's been kind of just a tug-of-war on this outer side of the map so far, Nick.
Yeah, and there's not a lot of time left here for the side of Evo Monkeys to try to get this score on in. We'll see if they can do it. They do get a 3 dead, however, and this is going to be the go button for them as they get the 4th as well. And this is going to be at least one more wave that the side of Evo Monkeys is going to need to be able to find as a pistol kill comes in for Sifu. And the time now dwindling away. Capture zone going to be dropped as well, as it is going to be a recap potential now with the 30 seconds runoff as well, as Nukem is able to get one. The time for Screet is going to be a little bit perfect here, but unfortunate for his blocker. Can't get the kill there, as Illusions still going huge for his side right now, ladies and gentlemen. And a good defensive side for the side of Axiom Legends. I mean, this play right here really what started off this high take a rate play for Illusions, and that streak, as he does have that cruise missile still to play with as well. And this could get interesting as we flip on over to sides.
Yeah, we'll see what happens in the second half here. That was an interesting first half. Kind of not a ton of scoring, really. A lot of defense and just standoffs toward the drone. And that can happen sometimes in Overload when teams are really stubborn and they don't feel like taking routes. They just want to, face mash the drone. I've seen it happen quite a bit where typically stalemates happen in that scenario. You got to try and get routes going, and you got to try and play sneaky a little bit sometimes in Overload. Maybe not the whole team, but a few players here and there in certain timing windows. But we'll see if the second half is a little bit more, favoring for Evo Monkeys. Because, so far, they're tied up. It's not like they're out of it yet, but they got to be careful because as soon as you go 4 dead, the floodgates can open. And it's going to be Excrete with the drone so far for Axiom. He has a lead blocker as well. It's got to be defense from Evo Monkeys, or this might be the second one on the board. And finally, KJ able to convert that one. So no score early. Evo will hold.
Yeah, but a recap is in the cards, and not anymore, as this is going to be Excrete trying to find this last player, and that's going to be another 4 dead in the kill feed here for the side of Axiom Legends. They do not want to allow this to reset, as they have all 4 members up here, as one does fall, and the trade comes out perfectly. This is where we can see these chows coming in, as another one goes on through, and this is the go button. Illusions with another capture on the point. Backflank, not going to get read here by Sifu, but Kratos in the back spawn. No one seeing him. What are we blind? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? As Kratos just allowed to live in the spawn for free, finally does get taken down there by KJ. But this middle of the map P3 side is going to be a very hard retake if you're the side of Evo Monkeys.
Yeah, to talk about that capture a little bit more before we get into this new one. I didn't love that route from Sifu pinching mid there when he knew there was going to be a numbers advantage for the other team going toward the portal, and that was really what allowed them to score. They didn't have that third guy to help them reinforce as the rest of his teammates died. So now Axiom with the 1 score advantage with 3 minutes left on the clock, and 3 are going to fall as well. Kratos has the drone. They're wrapping it, it looks like, toward A as well. It's going to be up to KJ, number 6, to get something done. The rest of the team spawns in the portal, though. This might be a disaster, as it will be. 3 are going to fall. Unfortunate spawn, but they get it anyway. Nobody turning around. The last player is going to get it over the line. Illusions seals that one. And maybe a blunder from Monkeys after they got blessed the spawn there, Nick. That was a tough one.
Yeah, that's rough if you're the side of Evo Monkeys. 22 and 15 from Illusions. He has all the captures right now for his side as Kratos finds another one in the kill feed. Able to spot out the second one as well. And this could be a recap chain for their side again, but his teammates do fall, however. As his teammate does pick up that last capture zone. This Chow gonna come on through. Now up 3 if you're the side of Axiom Legends. This is maybe where we can see them potentially park the bus here on the recap 2v1.
They might not even need to. They're getting all the kills. You might as well just go for another one, as that's going to be another 4 dead. And it looks like the drone might relay toward B as they have it blocked for the moment. They really don't have anybody really pushed up toward their spawn yet. It's just going to be this player Couches. So they still have to be careful as the drone player. Little did they know they didn't spawn there, so he's going to have to win a big 1v1. Nukem wins it, so at least for the moment, positioning should stabilize. But the Hellstorm coming down is able to get one. Homeless gets the trade on Broken, and now a potential for them to score on the other side of the map. Is looks like Homeless going for a little route there off of spawn, and I mean, drone is going to reset, so at the very least, Evo have a little bit more positioning to work with. But with only 1:40 left here, Nick, I mean, they were just running out of time, plain and simple.
Yeah, they're running out of time and they're running out of space here, ladies and gentlemen. This series could end 3-0 if the Evolution Monkeys can't bring themselves back into it. They still have time to try to make these chains go through, but they have to play perfect COD. And right now, we are not seeing that as the kills do fall. However, that's going to be a 4 dead here in the kill feed for the side of Evo Monkeys. This should be the go button for them, but another dead, make it 4 dead on the other side as well. Slams the door shut, puts the proverbial nail in the coffin here for the side of Evo Monkeys.
Yeah, a minute left, and I mean, Homeless is behind enemy lines, just wreaking havoc on you. Gets a 2-piece. Third one's gonna fall. A team kill, but it doesn't matter. That's number 5, and that will be the dagger indeed. There is 50 seconds left. Not enough time for Evo Monkeys to really get 4 scores here in a row. So Axiom Legends, they're going to take this series, and it was a hot 3-0 as well. All 3 maps, maybe barring the beginning of this overload, were very convincing as well here, Nick. I mean, a great showing from them tonight, especially from, like you said, Illusions. I mean, he was going off, man, doing his thing in this map as well.
Yeah, definitely so. As right now, this could be a recap of the team nade and kill comes on through. This is not what you want to see. Now 5-2, though, with only about 18 seconds left to play. This is going to be a hard retake. It has become mathematically impossible, ladies and gentlemen, for the side of Evo Monkeys to take this map number 3, and it will be done and dusted in right here. It's going to be Axiom Legends taking it in 3-0 fashion. 5-2 here in map 3 as well, as Illusions again with another dominant showing here as he continues to fry on this Axiom roster.
Yeah, he's been the MVP for me in this match tonight. He has been showing up big when they need him in the hardpoint, in the search, and even in the overload as well. I mean, not only, I believe, the top slayer as well, or one of the top slayers, but he got all of the scores basically for his side. 3 overload scores in that one, 3,500 damage, 23 non-traded. I mean, the respawns clearly just dominant so far from Axiom. That was a lot closer, I will say, for the side of Evolution in that map number 3 there. They definitely did a better job, especially in that first half, of just slowing it down, playing patiently. But I mean, it was like I said, man, once you get a 4 down, sometimes the floodgates just open, and it seemed like Axiom just capitalized on that. They got score after score in the second half there, Nick.
Yeah, definitely so. And, you know, for the side of Evo Monkeys, it's just unfortunate for you tonight. You had that fill in. I don't want to take it to the full extent here of, like, you know, of saying they played bad, because, you know, sometimes with that fill in, it just doesn't go your way. You know, not enough reps with the full main roster as well. Maybe for that guy. So it's a hard one to deal with if you're Evo Monkeys, but it does happen at the end of the day. We've seen it happen in the championship bracket, in the league as well. So you can have it happen at any time, that player needing to be ready off the bench. But unfortunately tonight, it does not go your way. For the side of Axiom Legends, you look dominant from start to finish. You're able to dominate in the hardpoint. You're able to dominate in the S&D off the back of Kratos with the sniper in hand, nevertheless, dropping 11 kills on his own. I mean, from start to finish, it didn't look like Axiom was out of it in any of these maps. You know, they did get the bad side there off the rip of map number 3. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be heading into the winner circle with the side of Axiom Legends as they take the series in 3-0 fashion. We'll be back in just a couple seconds with the interview from one of the players.
I know my future's in good hands, I know my future's bright. I climb the ladder with my strength, I'm growing tall. Words will never hurt me when they try to make me fall. It's impossible to fail when you're already invincible. So come on, test me, I'm the greatest of them all. Come on. This the anthem for everybody who know that they was born to be a fighter. 100%, nothing less. Let's go. I'm a warrior.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the winner's circle with the side of Axiom Legends. It's a 3-0 Evolution Monkeys moving up in the standings here as well with the 3-0 start here because of situations that happened as well. So, man, Kratos, talk to me a little bit about this roster here. You know, we've talked to you a lot over the year, over the last year, I should say, on the channel. We've interviewed you a lot. But just talk to me about this roster, especially when it comes to, Homeless, Illusion, Screet. What do they mean to you? What do they play for on this roster?
I mean, I'm just going to keep it real, man. We got something special here. I don't see anybody in this Group C EWG beating us at all. I mean, we got the God sub duo, Homeless and Ethan, or Illusions. I mean, they're just absolutely just clicking together. They're Siamese twins. Like, seriously, they play so well off each other. And then we had a hiccup at match 1. We were scrambling to find a fourth. And I remember playing with this guy, Screet. He's in the Axiom Gaming org, so I hit him up. And we asked him to play, and here he is now. He's doing work. He's a freaking phenomenal fucking fourth for us. And I mean, I really don't see anybody stopping us. I mean, we are steamrolling teams. And tonight we had a really bad night. Like, yeah, we fried them, but still, like, tonight we weren't playing at our full potential at all. But we still, like, we come together as a team and we just lock in and we win. That's what we do.
Definitely so.
Great. Sorry, Nick. Go for it. Go for it.
No,
I don't even
you're
have any
good, man.
questions. I'm just here for emotional support.
At the end of the day here, though, we go through this series. Map 1, not even close here. Not even close for the side of Evolution Monkeys. They did have a fill-in for their roster. Nuke coming in. Nukem. Is that the same Nuke that was, throwing a little bit of shade towards you in the Redline chat as well?
Nah, the Nuke we just played against is way better than that Nuke. Fuck that kid.
Okay, you heard it here first. You're calling him out as well. Map 1, though, dominance from you guys. And, I mean, your SMG duo, absolutely frying. But I want to key on you specifically here, man. You were able to hold down P4 rotations like a god. You drop big numbers on the anchor roll as well. So talk to me about that a little bit. They were just not able to break you guys on the P4 side.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you like what I told Illusions and Homeless the other day, man. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to do my job as good as I can, or at least as I tried to. And I mean, with them frying up front and staggering the pushes up front, then I can't. If they're not doing that up front, I can't do my job in the back. Then I'm worried about having to help them up front and stuff like that. But they do that. They play their roles so well up front and staggering the pushes that all I have to worry about is the P1 push and the P3 wrap. That's all I have to worry about. Other than that, the other 3, they have it. Screet has it. He fills in whenever he needs to hard block or pick up P3 or push up P1. And Illusions and Homeless just push up stat, stay on hill, and they just do. I mean, everybody on here just knows how to do their job, and they know how to do it well. And that helps me do my job. It helps me to do my job well. And I mean, You guys saw it, map 1, absolute slammage.
Yeah, definitely so. A 250 to 131 affair. And then we head into map number 2, man, and it's really you again. You with the sniper, they could not kill you. They could not trade you. You opened up with doubles in the first couple of rounds with the sniper in hand. You were good for at least one in that dojo position. And really, the sniper game working to your play style right now. Talk to me what it is meaning for you to have the sniper in the game and being the sniper for your team that holds down those lanes.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you, during scrims, I don't run sniper at all. I either have the AR or the SMG, depending on what play call we're doing at the start of the round. But I was feeling confident with the sniper today, and so I told him before the round even started, it was like, hey, I got the boomstick out, watch out. And that round 1, I picked up 2. I picked up Sifu. He was just standing in the middle of dojo, which I don't know what the hell he was doing, but he was standing in the middle of dojo, drag scoped him, pushed up out of lockers. I had that line sight right there on the dojo shelves. Guy was just standing there too on top of the shelves shooting at whoever was planting the bomb, and I picked him off, and then it was just history from there.
Yeah, you go 11-3 with the boomstick as well, man. I mean, it's a definite big stat for you, showing your dominance in S&D. And then we head to what I have said is arguably your guys' best map and mode combo. We head to a Din Overload, and, it starts off a little bit slow here, but you guys weren't on, the better side of things to start off. 1-1 scoreline, getting a little bit stagnant there, and then after the halftime switch, you were just able to take dominant pressure throughout the map, and that's really what won it for you guys.
Well, so like Overload is by far probably like I feel like we are one of the best teams that play Overload because we know how to play together. But for some reason tonight, even though we won, I felt like we all felt like we had no map control. We were just playing way too fast. We needed to slow down. We kept on picking up bomb whenever we had no blockers, or if we had 3 dead, we waited to pick up the bomb and then they would spawn up and then we were there. I mean, yeah, we won the map, but there's a lot of things too that like we're really good at in the past matches, but this match right here, like, I don't know. Like the first half, we were only able to score 1, and you guys saw our past matches, we would score 4 and force halftime. This one was a bit of a struggle for us tonight, but that's all right. We know what we've got to work on, and hey, we won still. That's all that matters.
Yeah, definitely so. Taking it in a 3-0 fashion, man. And the question we've asked all the time here, you've gotten asked it multiple times. You know what it is. It's a pretty staple one here for the stream because we like to see how the players are thinking and what they're thinking. Any call outs, shout outs you want to do against the league, and as well, any teams that you're looking forward to playing maybe in that bracket play.
I mean, I don't see any team beating us, and all honestly, I mean, we lost that week 1. That was a fluke. They're gone. Fucking sandbaggers. I mean, we're here. We had that one hiccup. That's figured out. We moved on from that. Okay. And I mean, we're here to play and we're here to take it all. Watch out.
Yeah, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Kratos and the side of Axiom Legends looking to take it all here in the C group, and they're very poised to do so with a 3-0 start in the league already. Only 2 weeks left to play in the regular season, so it could get very interesting for them, but we still have a lot of matches left to go. We'll see if they can continue it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining up into the winner's circle here. We appreciate you guys, as always, for allowing us to cast the match. We'll catch you guys with the send-off here in just a couple seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, as we are here for the send-off, And Clam, man, talk to me about that series a little bit. I mean, map 1, absolute dominance. Map 2, absolute dominance. Map 3, absolute dominance. But, there's not a lot to talk about here if you're the side
Not
of
really.
Evolution Monkeys. A lot to go back and watch on. But if you would have to point out some things that they did well in the series, try to give me something here for them.
I feel like the first half of Overload was definitely a good sign. I mean, you did hear it in the interview. Obviously, maybe it was obviously Axiom, playing a little bit, maybe not up to their standard as well, according to them, at least in that Overload, especially that first half. I feel like that was kind of on full display where, players kind of go and play and, face smash the drone a little bit. But I feel like, Evolution, they had some opportunities in that one. They gave themselves definitely a decent shot in that map on the Den to convert some, but I would say, they did a decent job of clearing the path. Things for them to work on. I feel like definitely plenty of VOD to watch as well. Giving yourself opportunities in the Overload, making sure you're converting that second wave, I feel is a big thing. If they're able to score some more, that's probably something I would look at for sure, slowing it down once you get that first initial wave, and then playing the second one a lot slower. I feel like they were kind of rushing the gun a little bit in that aspect. As same thing kind of in Search as well. I feel like there's definitely a lot of VOD. I feel like Search and Destroy especially is one you got to go back and look at to adjust how you play, especially the B site on Den is what I would be looking to improve if I were Evolution Monkeys. So yeah, definitely some takeaways for me there. I don't know about you, but that's kind of what I gathered.
Yeah, a lot of the, same thing that you're talking about here is, the side of Axiom just being dominant. And like we talked about it on the opening here, their SMG duo absolutely slaying out. And, Homeless maybe not having the numbers that he would like to have on his side, but that space taking, that ability to get across the map in quick pace has really helped this roster be the roster that it is. And that's really why we see them be so dominant. In Illusion really doesn't have to worry about those, playmaking stuff. He's just able to fry, do what he needs to do in the front of the map, get the kills when they need them, dropping 31 and 18 on our opener there. Yeah, I mean, it just looks good for them headed into the later half of the season as well. We'll see if they can continue holding this pressure and holding this prowess. But Clam, you got anything to shout out here before the stream ends?
I mean, I guess I never really shouted anything, but I guess I'll shout out my channel as well, McCaster as well. You guys can follow me at Z Calamity on Twitch as well. YouTube channel. Sir Calamity. I post all my VODs on there as well. I don't do them live like Nick does right now, but if you guys want to watch your press matches and need Caster as well, I'm here for y'all as well. And I appreciate Nick for hopping on my channel the other day. I had to repay the favor tonight. Get you guys a match with the duo on your channel as well. So I appreciate you for letting me do this, man.
As always, Clam, it's a pleasure doing the duo cast with you. Big little shout outs here going as we end the stream off, but first things first, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go follow the YouTube. Like Clam said, we're always live over there. The VODs get posted after as well. So, we appreciate you guys. If you go and hit that follow button, ring the bell, and, hit a like on the channel as well. We appreciate that as always. We're just trying to get that channel going a little bit more over there. And as well, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you join up into the Discord. It's a great place to get in contact with me or Dre if you want to get a match going, if you want to get it casted for as well. DMs being a little bit hard sometimes. They get sit into the shadow realm, as I like to call it, where you have to doubly check to see, if we're friends, stuff like that. So it's definitely a crucial place for people to get into contact with us. And as always, a big shout out goes to our production guy in the back end of things, the stuff that you're seeing visually on the map being, one of the best in the game right now on the online COD scene. So big shout out goes to our prod Dre. I mean, he's doing God's work, as I like to call it. But another big shout out here for the EWG League for allowing casters and players to have the opportunity to do what they love. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Passion Pit with your host, Real Invictus, and my co-host Clam. We will catch you guys in the next one.